Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Platinum playthrough. Last time we got through, well, we finished with Route 203 and we reached Oreburgh Gate. This time hopefully we pierce through Oreburgh Gate and get to Oreburgh City. Quickly first I have to go back to the Pokemon Center to deposit this new Pokemon we got last episode, but is not going to be part of our team. Sham Sudden the Shinx, number 17, puts it here, right next to Kricketot. I'm quickly going to... Do I need to heal? No, I don't need to heal. I very much don't need to heal. Yeah, let's continue onwards. We might end up catching a new Pokemon and have to do that all over again. No, not have to, but I like keeping my team as the Pokemon that are in my team. So we hadn't fought you yet. Okay, so that's the end of the cave right there. So we are very almost through. Picnicker Diana. Bidoofy Bidoof. I am probably just going to switch into Chimchar. Chimchar can probably get off some good damage. Yeah, 3 hits. Brow, of course, does not affect Ember. So that is just a waste of a turn. Defense Curl also does not affect Ember. And there we go. Yeah, losing is something to commemorate. It means you have something to learn. That's always a good realization. And now here we are in Oreburgh City, the city of energy. Oh, you're not a trainer. Yeah, I don't have a single gym badge, sorry. Oh, we're being led. Being taken. There's someone there. Josh. Oh, thanks. Okay, so apparently your dad is a good trainer that might be able to rival a gym leader. That's interesting. Gonna very quickly heal. Don't really need to, but good to do kind of at every opportunity. One of those things I do whenever I enter a city or town. But this is a city. Quickly going to check out the mart as well. Because we've done some trainer battles, we probably can lock up on some things. And let's just fill up on Paralyze heals, because it's the only item I don't really have many of. And what are you selling? Male Heal Ball Netball. Nothing particularly interesting to me at this point. What did you say? Yeah, the gym leader went down to Oreburgh Mine. Okay. That's what I thought you said. Oreburgh Mine is down here. Oh, there's an item over there. Might as well grab it. Oh, there's 2 items. Okay. Buy a hit. That will increase our chances of criticals, I think. And a yellow shard. Are there any items down this way to match? I think there's some hidden items, but frankly, can't really be bothered to hunt for all of the hidden items. Now we're here in Oreburgh Mine. Item over here. Pokeball, very handy. An Onyx. Now I think we're going to start having trouble with beating the Pokemon, because we have normal and fire moves, none of which are like good against rock types or ground types. Yeah. There's a good chance we spend most of this episode in battles with Onix, because I'm far too stubborn to move out of them. Oh, critical hit is very handy. Unfortunately, we're binded, so that's going to do a bit of damage each turn. Oh, harden. Another crit, okay. Bidoof kind of pulling through here. Freed from bind is very handy. Unfortunately, he's going to keep lowering our defense. Onix down into the red. So yeah, we're going to see if we can catch him. Might take more than one Pokeball this one. Onix is not pushover. Yep. Appeared to be caught. It was not caught. We do have a lot of Pokeballs, so I'm sure we'll get him eventually. Not even a single shake there, that's a bit sad. Okay. Third Pokeball is the charm. So is the Sang. One. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's not good, and because we're binded, I'm fairly sure we can't switch out into Chimchar. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope this Pokeball does it, otherwise Bidoof is probably going to faint. 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close. Yeah, unfortunately that is Bidoof and be taken down. And now I'll switch into Chimchar. And I'm going to keep throwing Pokeballs. I mean, we did get pretty close there. Oh dear. I don't think I'll have any moves that'd help, but I don't think I do. I have Taunt, but that'll just stop it from using Harden. And Screech, I suppose. 5 Pokeballs remain. Oh. My goodness, this is like catching a legendary. Don't often get this much resistance. Onix's catch rate is pretty low, I would imagine. How much does a tackle do? Yeah, not too much. Good job it doesn't have rock throw or something. Three. Yes. Took some time, but yes. I'm probably not going... Well, I'm not going to add Onix to my team because I don't really need another team member. But, oh, Onix, the rock snake Pokémon. It burrows through the ground at a speed of 50 miles per hour while feeding on large boulders. Interesting. Yes, we are going to have a nickname. Let me switch over to the other layout. So, this is a female Onix, so what name are we going to give it? Nita. That should be pretty easy to spell. Nita. Check out what this Onyx has. Docile nature, rockhead, ankle hardened, bind and screech. No item. I'm gonna go back for various reasons. I need to heal, for one. I also need to, you know, deposit Onyx because we're not adding it to our team. I definitely need to heal. There we go. We're gonna throw Onyx in. Onyx is number 34, which means it goes in the next box here. Let's just change the name over. This is not box 3, this is box 2. Very cool. Slowly filling up the decks. Down we go. I do want to talk to you two because you're here. Maybe challenge to battles, that's lovely. Can't wait for that. Zubat. Of course, we don't need to catch one of these. We've already caught one. I'm gonna tackle it a bunch of times. It is actually quite nice to see a Zubat here because for our team it's going to be so much simpler to take out Zubat than it is Onyx or Geodude. I presume there's Geodude here. I don't really have any proof. I'm sure we'll come across a Geodude. Now, we're getting confused. I would move on to Chimchar, but I'm convinced we just get confused immediately again. It would just kind of be a waste. I think that's the first time we've ever hit ourselves in confusion. I'm hoping, with me liking to go back and heal, and with us being a bit underpowered for this particular dungeon, I don't end up going back and forth tons of times until eventually our Pokemon get to this level where they can just one-shot these Pokemon. That would take a while. Oh, it would take a very long time. Right, that brings Bidoof to level 10, very nice. And Chimchar's level 12, so we are getting some equity there between the two team members. I am going to heal. I know we're just in the yellow, but like we are right at that entrance. Yeah, I'm just going to go in. Back to the mines. I don't yearn for the mines, but unfortunately we must to get through the rest of the game. Another Zubat. Hopefully now we're level 10, we're gonna do a bit more damage with our tackles. Yeah, that's actually quite a bit more damage with our tackles than we were doing before. Two hits, very nice. I know we don't have to fight these guys, but frankly, we might need the experience. Worker Mason. See, told you there'd be Geodude. This one is a trainer's Geodude, so it's not quite the same thing. And yet we're just gonna tackle it doing very tiny. Oh my goodness. Should have chose Piplup. Or maybe evolved my Chimchar. Either way. Yeah, we do have a very unfortunate combo for this particular dungeon. But I have every faith that we'll pull through. Just, I also have faith that it's going to take a bit. Oh dear. Ooh, okay. That's us down into the red. It's still in the green. I am going to switch to Chimchar. So you're raising your speed. Oh, that's what that does. You take half or quarter damage from fire type attacks. Oh no, it's only half. Okay. And defense curl raises your defense, which doesn't affect Ember. Yeah, that does more damage than Tackle. One more would do it. There we go. I think you only had one Pokemon. I hope you did. Bit of experience for both. And I'm immediately going to go back and heal. Oh dear, who's this? Okay, Zubat. I am going to take you out, but not with Bidoof. I'm going to switch right into Chimchar and Ember you to death. Yes, keep missing Supersonic, please. There we are. Almost level 13. Another Pokemon to deal with. Another Zubat. Don't worry, Bidoof, we're going to get you some training. There we are. And Chimchar gets up to level 13, very nice. Okay, back to heal. Okay, back to it. I do have potions, I could probably be using them, but when you need, you know, some experience anyways. I guess this works as well. Ah, yeah, told you there'd be Geodude here. There's going to be a lot of attacking. This isn't good. I don't like the defense curls. Oh, did we just miss 3 in a row? Bloody hell. Mud Sport will lower the power of electricity. Of course, does not matter to us at all. Also, Geodude is immune to electric moves anyways. So yeah, keep wasting your turn with that. Ooh, nice crit. I did knock it down into the red, so you know what? Yeah, we're going to try to catch it. Why not? Why not is because we need to buy more Pokeballs. But hopefully 1 is all we need for this. Yep, there we are. We'll get some more Pokeballs next time. Geodude's data was added to the Pokedex. Geodude, the rock Pokémon. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. Carelessly sleeping on, goodness sake. You have a nickname? Yep. So yeah, we're going to switch back over. The female Pokemon, so feminine name will work. I'm almost certain I don't have access to I with an accent. Regenerate. Arcade. A very interesting name, but it will definitely work. Arcade. 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 Rockhead. Jolly Nature. Aqua Defense Color and Mud Sport. Nice. Not going to be added to our team. We don't really need another team member right now. But yeah, we're going to save a lot of data very quickly. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this episode of the Pokemon Platinum playthrough I'm doing. Next time in the short term, we'll go deposit Geodude in the box where it belongs and buy some more Pokeballs. In the long term, hopefully, we will finish here in Oreburgh Mine and meet the gym leader. Maybe we'll even take him on. Who knows? Right. See you then. Bye.